What's up, everyone? Today we're checking out the Gemmy inflatable skiing moose from Lowe's, so let's get started.
Jingle bell rock, jingle bells ring and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing, that bush was fun. Now the jingle hop has begun.
Alright, so right here we've got the inflatable we'll be taking a look at today, the Gemmy Skiing Moose, which this guy, I've got to say, is one of my favorite inflatables ever. I really love how it looks, and the animation for it is really awesome too. Before we get this guy open though, let's of course take a look at the box and talk about a couple of different things about him. So for this inflatable right here, it of course is an air-blown inflatable, which is Gemmy's brand for all their different inflatable products. And this guy's name is the Christmas Moose, but I prefer just to call him the Skiing Moose because that's kind of what he is. And of course, the arms move back and forth to make him look like he's skiing along, which is really nice. He has a total height of 6.5 feet, or just under 2 meters. Now, of course, let's get this guy open and check him out. So, of course, with this guy being a bigger inflatable, he has a pretty large box. And, of course, he does come with a base fan, which I really love. I love inflatable base fans more than just the smaller fans because snow doesn't really get in the way of them, and they're really much better for the inflatable. I already set this guy up last year, so I don't think the stakes are going to be in the box, but we still got the inflatable here. And then let's pull out the rest of his body so we can take a look at the base, which I want to talk about for a second right here. So here, of course, is the base, which surprisingly for him, his base is not like other inflatables I have in my collection. Usually these little legs on the base, they'll fold in, so they're not as easy to break, because these, if you accidentally bend it, it's plastic, so it'll just easily snap and it'll be hard to replace. But usually what they do is they have it so it bends in, so when you put it in the box, it can't damage the base. But surprisingly for this, these are completely solid. You can't push those in, which I found a bit strange. I don't know why they did that. It might be something they do on all inflatables now. I'm not sure because I haven't bought any big inflatables base fans ever since this guy. But if you know why they made it so these don't push in anymore and they're just solid like that, tell me down below. Of course, now let's get this guy inflated so we can talk about him and give a little review on him. Alright, so here's the Skiing Moose all set up, and you can see just how awesome this guy looks all set up. He's also a pretty big inflatable. If you take a look back far away from my studio here, you can see just how much room he takes up in it. He is definitely a big inflatable. The head on it looks really nice. I love how the antlers look and the face they chose for it. It all looks really nice for this inflatable. And here's a look at the arm movement for this inflatable, which I don't think they could have chose a better movement for it. I think the arms move and make it look like he's skiing was definitely a good choice by Gemmy for this inflatable. Also like how both arms aren't synchronized, so it looks like they're both moving separately, which is really nice. And overall, they did a great job on it. Of course, the rest of the clothing for this guy also looks really nice. The scarf plaid pattern looks awesome. I love that they chose that for it. And then the Christmas sweater with the snowflakes, it isn't much, but it does really add more to this inflatable than just having a red sweater. Then the pants and shoes, not too much detail, but I do like that they chose the green to add some Christmassy to it. And then the oversized skis, I love how they look. They could have made them longer, but for what it is, it does look really nice. So sadly, he does have a small rip in him. I accidentally hit him with the shovel last Christmas when I was shoveling. I was able to patch it up so it's not too big of an issue, but anyways, look at this on the inflatable. You can see that it's all snow and you can't see the motor for it. But when we take a look at the other side, there's a little hole cut out so it can give airflow to the motor. I like that how they did this. You're supposed to display it so you can see the side where you can't see the motor. So I definitely like how they did that. Anyways, this inflatable looks really awesome. I love the look of him. The animation is really good. And definitely this guy is one of my favorite Christmas inflatables in my collection. And he's definitely going to be displayed at the front of my yard this year. Alright, so there was the review, unboxing, and look through of the Skiing Moose Inflatable from Lowe's from 2022. This guy is a really awesome inflatable. I think Gemmy did a great job designing this, and I love the concept for it. It looks really nice. And I just love the way they did the moose. It looks really awesome, and I love the way that looks like he's skiing. And I'm not sure this inflatable will be back this year at Lowe's. It might be. I haven't seen it yet in stores, but they might have back. I'm not sure. But anyways, this guy is definitely a cool inflatable. So with all that said, that is it for today's video, everyone. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. I have a lot more Christmas inflatable unboxings. I have 22 other inflatables and maybe even some possible other inflatables that I'll be doing unboxings of throughout the Christmas season. And of course, my Christmas inflatable display video will be up in a couple of weeks, so get excited for that. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.